Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. I really hope you enjoy what you see. And if you're a returning guest, then thank you so much for joining me week on week. It's so great to have all of your support. So remember, if you do any of the creations that I also do, please tag me in your photos or your posts because I would love to see what you create as well. Today I'm using an all blue colour palette with a gold swipe cell activator. I'm not just going to do a swipe though, I'm going to combine two pouring techniques. I'm going to do a swipe and a Dutch pour on the same canvas. The canvas itself is going to be a split base, so I'm using two colours on my base. Both of them are blues. I'm going to take you down now so you can see the canvas, how I've prepared the sides and the colour palette itself. I've done some practicing with this and I just love the simplicity of this colour palette. There are only 3 blues, 1 gold, and it's going to be fun. So let's see what we can create. So today I'm using a 20" by 8" canvas. You can see that I've already painted my sides. That's just to allow me to get good coverage, so when I swipe or blow the design out, I don't need to worry too much about the edges because they're already sealed. Here's the colour palette. I've got a brilliant blue by Amsterdam. Everything is mixed with a pouring medium, but you can see that it trickles off the spatula into the cup and disappears. So it's still fairly thin for a Dutch pour. I'm combining techniques. I'm doing a Dutch pour and a swipe. This is Prussian blue Phthalo by Amsterdam. It dries a lot darker, as you can see, but because it's semi-opaque, I've had to do a couple of coats of paint on the canvas itself. I've got a sky light blue, again by Amsterdam, and then I've got a iridescent precious gold by Pebeo, and that's mixed with Australian Floetrol, 1 part paint, 4 parts pouring medium. These are 1 part paint, 3 parts pouring medium. I'll list all of this information in the description box below, but let's go. So I'm going to concentrate first of all on the side that I'm going to swipe. So I'm placing the blue paint on the base of the canvas. I'm not going to pour it over the edge just yet because I want the volume of paint on that surface to help me spread out the paint when I pick it up and tilt it. So by ensuring that the volume stays in the middle when I swipe will really help me look at my composition and stretch out that design. So the base colour is down, and now I'm just layering the 2 colours, the 2 other blues, which is the Prussian blue Phthalo and the light sky blue. And then I'm just adding a line of gold, and in that gold is my Cell Activator. And I'm going to take a palette knife and I'm going to swipe that gold over those 2 blues that I've just layered. But first of all, I'm just going to use my torch to pop any air bubbles. When I mix my paint up, sometimes there's air bubbles, and that torch just pops those bubbles before we continue with the creation. So I just gently place the palette knife on the surface of the paint we've just layered, and I just slowly drag it across from one side to another. I don't press down too hard. I basically allow the palette knife to rest on top of the paint, and then I allow the paint to connect with the palette knife, and then I just drag it into the direction that I want it to go. So I'm going to repeat that again, placing the palette knife on top of the paint and just slowly dragging it from one side to the other. And now it's about really opening up that pattern. You can see here some of those cells are already activating with the paint, so you can see that formation just there. But there's going to be a lot of detail underneath this, so it's about the process of, I suppose, just opening it up, stretching that out and allowing that paint to breathe and allowing that Cell Activator to do what it needs to do. So this part of the process is about stretching the design over the surface area of the canvas. So I'm going to do that now, and then we'll move on to the next part of the process. I would say this part of the process is really about personal choice, personal preference. How much negative space do you want? What part of the creation do you want to keep on your canvas? And what part do you want to push off over the edges? So you can see here, this is what I've settled on. I really like that combination, but now it's about doing the other half of the canvas. There's the Prussian blue phthalo as the base coat, and then I've got my brilliant blue and my light blue to go on top. So I'm just going to use my blow dryer to spread the paint across the canvas and cover the full surface area. And remember, if you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, give it a like, and drop me a comment below and let me know what you think about this piece so far. So this part is about the Dutch pour element. So again, I'm just going to layer the paints in this area, and then I'm going to use my blow dryer to blow the paints across the full surface area, allowing that gold to react with the two blues that I'm layering. So my blow dryer is on a cool setting, the lowest blow speed, and I literally hover the blow dryer about an inch above the paint, and I just allow it to blow in the direction that I'm guiding it in, all the way across the canvas and down the edges. And you can see here how by using just a couple of colours really helps those colours infuse, but not only infuse together, but to create various other tones of those colours too. And that's one thing that I really love about this technique. So I'm just going to tweak this, and here we go. Here's the final result. This is the wet version, and remember, sometimes tones do dry a lot darker than when they are wet. So I will show you the dry version as well. But I'd love to know what kind of vibe you get from this piece. I definitely feel a very kind of beach summer holiday with the sands on the sea. But when I look at the other side of the canvas, I almost feel like it's a night sky developing. So I'd really love to know what your interpretation is, and let me know if you do something like this too. Blues are one of my favourite colour palettes to work with, and sometimes you just need a couple of colours to really make an impact on a piece. So here's the dry version. I've really enjoyed doing two techniques on one canvas. There's the side that we swiped with, using exactly the same colour palette as the side we did the Dutch pour, and it's turned out totally different on each side, and using that Cell Activator has enabled cells to form on each side, but in a very different way. I've really enjoyed showing you how to do this, and remember, if there's any feedback, drop that in the comments below. I love to read your feedback and I always try and respond to everybody. I just want to say a big thank you for all of your support and all of the support you're showing me all around the world. It really warms my heart and I'm so grateful. So thank you for each and every one of you. So I hope you enjoy this one, and I really hope I get to see you again in the next video. I'll leave you with some more of these details and some close-ups of this dry version. And don't forget to check out my other socials. I've got an Instagram and Facebook page, all under the name of Mark J. Ratcliffe Art. I really hope I get to see you there too. Until next time, have a great week and take care. Bye.